Hey Green Meanies, just getting ready for our second skate this Friday, July 10th at 7 p.m. at Milton Sports Center, Rink B. First off the bat, I want to give a special thanks out to the guys at Edges for this brand new hat. If you know Coach Vince, you know he loves his Edges hat. My old one was getting a little bit old, and Kyle and the boys were happy to supply me with the replacement. So thank you, Edges. All your skate sharpening needs are at Edges. All right, guys, let's get into it. So to get us started, we're going to have our goalies go to the goalie zone. So the goalie zone is for goalies only. They're going to be doing some goalie-specific training there. If you're not a goalie, come and join us on the icing line on the opposite side. To get us started, as always, we're going to do some skating drills. We're going to start with some complete stops and fast starts. So what we're going to do is we're going to start at the icing line. We're going to skate all the way to the red line. We're going to go to the blue line. And then we're going to go to the far blue line. We're always going to stop on the bench side looking at the benches. So we've got the visitor and the home bench here. We always want to be looking at those benches when we stop. Opposite direction, we're going to be going to the far blue line, back to the red line, full stops, fast starts, all the way down to the icing line. Every time we stop again, we're going to be looking at those home and visitor benches. We're going to be looking at that side. After that, we're going to continue on. We're going to go back to the red line. This time, we're going to be looking at the timekeepers area, opposite direction. Once we get to the red line, we're going to fast start and skate as fast as we can to that blue line. Once we hit that blue line, another full stop, another fast start, and we're going to give it our all to get to that other blue line as fast as possible. We go back the other way. Again, looking at the timekeeper bench every stop. So we're going to go to the far blue line. We're going to go to the red line, full stops, fast start, and as fast as we can to that icing line. And that's our first drill, everybody. Once we've done the full stop and fast start drill, we're going to all line up in the corner here. And again, goalie zone is still in effect, so we're going to stay out of this zone. It's just going to be icing line to blue line, okay, everybody? But for this one anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to practice our crossovers. So we're going to start going around this circle. Once we've went around that circle, we're going to go around this circle. Once we went around that circle, we're going to go to center ice, go to that circle, and we're going to end up right here. When we're doing our crossovers, we want you to lean into it. We want you to really get on those edges, right? So on your outside foot, you're going to be leaning into your inside edge. On your inside foot, that's the one that's closest to the circle, you're going to be on your outside edge. We want you to push on both those inside and outside edges as you're rounding the turns, going as fast as possible. Get down and low still. We still want to be low every time we skate. So I mentioned earlier, as the players are going to be doing their skating drills, we're going to have the goalies back in their own zone doing a few drills. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a few around the world T pushes. So basically the goalie starts at the center of the crease, top of the crease, and all we're looking for is a T push to this far one post. Once you're done your T push, get back into that basic stance. We want your glove up, you want your blocker down, stick on the ice, crouch down, and your chest up high, nice and square. After we've done that, we want to come back to the center with another T push. Same thing, we're going to get back into that basic position stance as soon as we get back to the center of that crease. And then we move on to the next post. T push to this post, get back into your basic stance. Go back to center, basic stance, you're done. It's the next goalie's turn. The next goalie drill we're going to do, we're going to have a coach starting behind the net with a puck, and he's got basically two outlets. He can come and do a wraparound on the goalie's short side. The short side is the post that the goalie's covering, or the coach can pass out to Coach 2, who's guarding the far side. Coach 2 will receive that pass and shot on net. What we want there is we want the goalie to be either effectively move to the other post to be able to save the Coach 2's shot, or if Coach 1 does try a wraparound, we want to make sure that post is nice and snug, no gaps in between, no chance for a wraparound on the short side. We want to make sure our 5-hole is covered with our stick. Once we've done our skating drills and the goalies have worked in their zone, we're all going to come together to do our first passing drill. So basically what we're going to do is we'll have the goalie in net. And we'll have a lineup of two lineups. At the icing line, we'll have pucks starting along the boards. So basically what's going to happen is player one will start off with the puck. They're going to start skating down the ice, while player two also skates down the ice. While both players are skating down the ice, we want to see passes. We want to see at least one pass per zone. So we've got pass one, we've got pass two, we've got pass three, we've got pass four. Once pass four happens, you can go for as many more passes as you want, the more the better. But what we're really looking for to end it off is a nice shot on net. For our next drill, same setup. We're gonna have two lineups at the icing line. We're gonna have a goalie in net. The difference this time is we will have a coach in the middle with pucks. So for those of you that came out for skate one, this will look familiar. It's the same 1v1 battle drill that we did for the first skate. So just to give you guys a reminder, coach is gonna push a puck in. At that time, it becomes a race for player one and player two to get that puck. Whoever gets the puck carries it, tries to score on net. That second player, that's the more important player that I'm looking at. I want to see you not give up. I want to see you work as hard as you can to get back into that play and win that puck back. I don't want any quit before the goalie either saves it or before the stop and play. Keep going, work hard, battle at all times, whistle to whistle. For our third drill, same kind of setup, a little bit different at the starting point, but we'll still have our goalie in net. So basically what we're looking for here is we're going to have four players. We're going to have player number one, that's going to be the initial passer. We'll have player number two, player number three, and player number four. So basically we're circling the face-off circle. What's going to happen from there? Player one has the option of either passing to player two or player three. If they pass to player two, they become a team. They go down ice to score. Players 3 and 4 are the defense, so we end up with a 2-on-2 for this drill. If player 1 passes to player 3 initially, same thing. Player 1 and player 3 become the team. Player 2 and player 4 are the D. So as player 1 and 3 are working the puck down the ice, looking for a scoring opportunity, we've got players 2 and 4 chasing the puck, looking to win that battle and prevent that scoring opportunity. It looks like we've got a decent turnout coming up, so we'll finish off with a scrimmage, probably a 4-on-4. Give you guys some creative time to show off your moves. We'll see you tomorrow night. Get ready, have good rest, eat well, drink lots of water, and we'll see you at 7 p.m. I'm out, Coach Vince.